Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to judge the right side of your car. In this video, I'll be going over the basics of judging the right side of your car. With that being said, let's get right into the video. As you can see, I'm here on the driver's side of my car, which is the left side of the car. And then I'm going to show you and tell you how I judge the right side of the car, which is the passenger side of the car. All right, as you can see, there are a few things that help me judge the right side of the car. The first thing that helps me judge the right side of the car is that mirror right there. My right side mirror, my passenger side mirror, actually helps me judge the right side of the car. The other thing that helps me judge the right side of the car is this corner of the windshield right here. And then the other thing is being able to see the front of the vehicle right there, okay? So those three things help me judge where the right side of my car is in relation to the curb or the lane or whatever else that I am trying to judge it by. All right, so let's get right into it. The first thing that allows me to judge the right side of the car is my right side mirror right there. Now, if I want to know where the right side of my car is in relation to something that's beside the car, if I look at my mirror right there, you can see that it helps me get a gauge of where the car is. So right now you can see there's the curb right there where my finger is going along. There's the curb, and then there's the side of my vehicle. So I know that when I look in the mirror, I'm that far away from the curb. So when I sort of imagine myself beside the car, when I imagine the right side of the car, I know that that's the distance that I am away from the curb. And I can also imagine that going forward. So if the wheel was straight and if my car was straight in relation to the curb, parallel with the curb, then I'm going to continue moving forward at that distance away from the curb. Now, how will this help you in a real life driving situation? Well, if you are parking on the side of the road, if you're pulling over to the side of the road and you want to get close to the curb but you don't want to hit the curb, then you can use this mirror to judge how far away you are from the curb, and then you can turn the steering wheel either a little bit towards the curb or a little bit away from the curb, depending on how close you already are to the curb. Also, if you're driving down the street and you want to know where you are in relation to the lane, so let's say you have some lane lines that you're trying to stay in the middle of, you can use this mirror to look at the right side of the car and look at how far away you are from the lane line, and that's going to give you a good judge of the right side of your vehicle. So you can use your mirror and just sort of imagine, like your mirror shows you behind the car. Imagine that continuing beside the car, and that's going to allow you to judge the right side of the car. The other thing that I use, or I should say the other two things that I use to judge the right side of the car, is the corner of the windshield right here, and then the front of the hood right there, the front of the car. So for the corner of the windshield, I know that if I look right here, this is the right side of my car, and it continues down to the corner of the windshield. So if I imagine from here to here, and then it continues forward, that's going to give me my reference point. So I can imagine the car, the side of the car, going from, let's say, the middle of the window to the corner of the windshield in a straight line. And then if I imagine that straight line that I created in my mind going forward, that's going to be the front right side of my car. It's just creating a point of reference to work with, right? The corner of your windshield is like a point to work with. And then somewhere along here, anywhere along here, is another point. If you imagine a straight line from there to there and continue that straight line, that's going to give you a great point of reference for judging the right side of the car. And the last thing is actually the front of the hood right there. So if you look at the front of your hood of your car right there, okay, you need to imagine where the two lines meet. You have two lines. You have one line that is the absolute front of your car, and then another line that is the absolute right side of your car. And if you imagine this line and this line intersecting, you're going to get the front right corner of your car. And that's especially important if you are parking a car, if you're forward parking a car, or even reverse parking a car, and you want to imagine where that corner is over there. You can use this method to judge where that corner is and whether or not, you have to turn the wheel a little bit more or not so much in order to park your car effectively. So that is how to judge the right side of your car. You want to be able to use those three reference points in relation to each other. The first reference point, once again, is that right side mirror. The second reference point is that corner of that windshield right over there. And then the third reference point is the front corner of the hood right there. And we're imagining these two lines intersecting to get that front corner right there. And that's basically it. In this video, I have told you and shown you how to judge the right side of your car. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.